Students, yesterday there was heavy raining in Pune, and therefore we are facing a lot of problems of electricity. And today I'm conducting the session from home, not from office. So it's my request to all of you, please have some patience. I forgot my office person, he forgot the charger. So in next 10 minutes, we'll start with our normal session. Before that, I will take a revision. Uh, okay. So first we are going to start with the names of the accounting standard. Yes, and today you have to adjust. It happens in life. Okay. Chalo. So let's start with the accounting standards first. Those students who want to answer, please raise your hand. Okay. Yes, Kambeshwari ji, let's start. स्पॉटलाइट पे मुझे डाल दीजिए, हाँ, आयत जी। और the students please pin. चलिए स्टार्ट to this question once again. Okay, let's start. First accounting standard. Meshwari ji unmute कर. Okay.
Sir, I am audible?
हाँ, audible.
Yes, sir. AS1, disclosure of accounting policy. AS2, valuation of inventory. AS3, cash flow statement. AS4, contingency and events occurring after the balance sheet dates device. AS5, net profit or loss for period item and change in accounting policy. AS7, construction contract. AS9, revenue recognition. AS10, PPE, property, plants, equipments. AS11, the effect of change in foreign exchange rates. AS12, accounting for government grants. AS13, accounting for investment. AS14, accounting for amalgamation. AS15, employee benefit. AS16, borrowing costs. AS17, segment reporting. AS18, related party disclosure. AS19, leases. AS20, earning per share. AS21, consolidated financial statement. AS22, accounting for tax on income. AS13, accounting for investment in associate in consolidated financial statement. AS24, discontinue operations. AS25, interim financial reporting. AS26, intangible asset. AS27, financial reporting of interest in joint venture. AS28, impairment of asset. AS19, provision, contingent liability and contingent asset.
आयत जी एक 2 to 3 मिनट दूसरे लैपटॉप से लॉग इन कर लेते हैं. Before that, I will take a revision. Okay, ठीक है. So, see, students, in first disclosure of accounting policy, we started with disclosure of accounting policies. We started with the three fundamental assumptions. So, three fundamental assumptions are: number one is your first one is going concern, consistency, and accrual. After that, selection of accounting policy. When we have selected the accounting policy, you remember that there are three concepts, that is a materiality, substance over, and prudence concept. So after that, we started with the accounting standard 20. If you remember, in accounting standard 20, we have basic formulas, basic EPS, earnings available to equity shareholder. How you are calculating earnings available to equity shareholder? It's very simple that you will get the EBIT first. EBIT minus interest, you will get EBT minus tax. So after tax, you will calculate PAT, and PAT minus preference dividend divided by number of equity shares. We will get earning per share. That is the earnings available to equity shareholder. ETH divided by number of shares, we will get the EPS. Friends, remember, in calculation of wins, there are two types of calculation. One is if suppose if there is a buyback or assume there is additions, we will call it as buyback or wins calculation. We need to calculate, yes, weighted average number of equity shares according to holding period. आता काय राहिलं? Yes, तो पण हे झाला. Okay. Cumulative preference shares. Yes, I will show you now accounting standard 18 in some time. So we'll start before that. Diluted EPS is also there. So sorry. After that, bonus shares. From bonus shares, we will start with the cumulative from the beginning of the year. And in case of right issue, it is divided in three parts. Number one is part number one. We are going to calculate adjust first theoretical X right price. After that, adjusting factor, and last one is a basic EPS. Okay. In case of diluted EPS, debentures will get the interest, and that interest is tax deductible. So net profit plus interest, now it is not tax deductible. Therefore, into 1 minus T divided by number of existing shares plus potential equity shares, which are going to convert it into equity shares. Okay, so potential equity shares we will consider. Uh, Then friends, potential equity shares, then PES we have calculated. Second one, now remember, in case of preference shareholders, that is the preference shareholders convertible preference shares, how we are going to calculate? Instead of interest, we will consider preference dividend. And in case of last part, that is the option part, we consider fair value and option price, that is the exercise price, and we calculate the difference of that options, and we'll get the basic EPS. S17. Now you are aware about three tests. Number one is 10% test for segment result, then segment assets, and segment profit. So these are some tests we have to consider while calculating. There are two segments: business segment and geographical segment. Business segment is but obvious, it is a product segment, and geographical segment we can divide it over area-wise segment. So this is called as business segment versus geographical segment. Now we'll start with the accounting standard 18 first. Okay. S18, related party disclosures. If you have any question till now, you can ask me. We are just starting. Yes, 10% criteria and 75% criteria for overall revenue. That is the external revenue, and for 10% criteria, we consider internal revenue also. Okay, if you have any question, yes, Hardik ji, एक एक क्वेश्चन पूछिए. चलिए, yes, एक 2
Good morning,
minutes.
sir.
Good morning.
Sir, can I ask question from study mat? I have one question. Or,
जी बेटा बोलिए.
sir, in page number, sir, 4.60 T by K7 segment reporting, sir, I was not able to understand.
Page number
4.60.
you have to download it. बोलिए ना, आपका क्वेश्चन बोले हार्दिक.
Sir, उसमें sir लिखा हुआ कि besides the two business segments, how should the company A identify geographical segment? Sir, but जो question है, it is about rural and urban area. But sir, rural and urban area में तो geographical segment नहीं हो सकता ना?
ना मैं S17 का डाउट है क्या आपका?
हाँ जी सर.
पेज नंबर पेज नंबर, ये हार्दिक,
सर पेज नंबर 4.60।
60, ओके।
सर क्वेश्चन नंबर 7।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, 60, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7।
सर TY के 7।
अच्छा, हाँ। Company is engaged in the manufacture and sale of the product, which constitute two distinct business segments. The products of the company are sold in the domestic market only. The management information system of the company is organized to reflect the operating information by two broad market segments, rural and urban. Besides the two business segments, how would you company identify the geographical segments? Okay. Do the geographical segment exist within the same country?
सर जोग्राफिकल सेगमेंट तो एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगा ना सेम कंट्री में।
हो सकता है geographical segment भी।
सर जोग्राफिकल सेगमेंट तो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होता है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ इकोनॉमिक ऑपरेशंस, डिफरेंट इकोनॉमिक।
ठीक है, मैं इसका आंसर आपको प्रेजेंटेशन बता देता हूँ थोड़ी देर में। हाँ,
ठीक है सर। एंड सर जो सेगमेंट रिपोर्टिंग में एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन जो आपने कराया था ना, उसमें क्वेश्चन 8 और क्वेश्चन 9 के आंसर्स में ना डिफरेंट है। उसमें जो 75% टेस्ट है ना, उसमें सर जो क्वेश्चन 8 में आपने सिर्फ एक्सटर्नल सेल्स लिया है और क्वेश्चन 9 में आपने टोटल सेल्स लिया, जबकि बुक में टोटल सेल्स लिखा हुआ था। वो एक छोटी सी मिस्टेक था उसमें।
ओके ओके, ठीक है, मैं देख लेता हूँ।
ठीक।
क्वेश्चन 8 और 9 में, अच्छा
हाँ
बता
जी
देना
सर।
मुझे। ओके
एक्स्ट्रा
ठीक है,
क्वेश्चन।
लास्ट में बता देना। एक मिनट, हाँ, ज्यादा
ओके सर।
एक सेकंड, मुझे फॉर्मेट एक से मेल भेज के कशोर शेयर करूँ। हम्म, ये वाला देखा। ठीक है, डन। ओवर। आयज मैं दूसरे से लॉग इन होता हूँ, 2 मिनट। ऑडियो वीडियो, यस। देखो अभी अच्छे से आ रहा है क्या, एक बार चेक कीजिए। नहीं, वीडियो आज ऐसा ही आएगा, ऑप्शन नहीं है। तो वीडियो और छोटा करूँ क्या, मतलब अभी वो, ठीक है, थोड़ा छोटा कर दो ना उसको, एकदम एकदम छोटा कर दो, एकदम छोटा ही कर दो वो फिर से, एकदम जितना छोटा हो सकता है उतना कर दीजिए आज के दिन। हम्म, नहीं नहीं नको, एकदम छोटा करते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, एकदम छोटा कर। ओव्हर, हा, पीपीटीच्या इथं येतोय तो, ते छोटं करून टाक पीपीटी। अच्छा ठीक है,
डन सर।
ओके, ठीक है, चलेगा, ओके, थैंक यू एंड सॉरी फॉर दिस uncertain things. Okay. So now let's start with the accounting standard 18 related party disclosures. Today we do not have chroma, that's why you can't see background. It's okay now. Chaliye. So S18 related party disclosure. So see, basically this accounting standard is disclosure standard, as you are aware. But why this standard is required? What is the logic of this standard? What is the purpose of this standard? That we have to understand. Introduction part, definition of related party relationships. Huh. See, we should not record those transactions which we are having not at arm's length price. So arm's length price means what? Arm's length price means normally you are not selling to your relatives goods at normal selling price. For example, suppose if I'm selling to outsider a product of having 150, to my wife I will sell it at, not actually I will sell it at, I will give it at free of cost. So similarly company also has some relations with like key management personnel or subsidiary company or associates. So these wordings we are going to understand in this accounting standards. अब ये स्टैंडर्ड आया क्यों, एक बार समझ लीजिए। रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर्स का रीजन क्या है? रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर्स मतलब क्या? सपोज एज अ कंपनी, फॉर एग्जांपल, मैं मेरे रिलेटिव्स के प्रति क्या हो जाता हूं कि मैं बायस हो जाऊंगा कि भाई मैं बाहर के लोगों को, अभी फॉर एग्जांपल हमारे जो अजित सर है, वो सपोज हम लोग उनके साथ 5-6 साल से पहचान है, तो ये सर के साथ सपोज जो चीज मैं बाहर वालों को 5,000 रुपए में बेच रहा हूं, तो अजित सर को मैं सेम थिंग आई विल सेल एट 3,000 रुपीज, बिकॉज नाउ हमारा एक सपोज अच्छे रिलेशंस हो गए हैं कि वी आर रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर्स। तो यहाँ पे जो प्रॉब्लम होगा, क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है कि रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर्स में आप लोग शेयर होल्डर को ये चीज बताना चाहते हो कि वी आर नॉट सेलिंग यू दिस प्राइस एट एक्चुअल प्राइस, but we are selling these things to our relatives at reasonable, means lower than the fair value, and therefore we have to disclose related parties. Sometimes there might be no transaction, but still you will disclose. Reason is very simple. What is the reason? That related party disclosures are not required only if there are transactions. You should disclose your all relations, means there are certain exemptions that we are going to see, and therefore this accounting standard comes into existence. Got the logic of this accounting standard, everyone? Why this standard? Yes. Why there is a need for disclosure, and what are the disclosures? Let's understand. Introduction. S18 prescribes the requirement for disclosure of related party relationships, transaction between reporting enterprises and its related parties. Remember, so S18 prescribes the requirement for disclosure, related party relationships, and transactions between reporting enterprise and its related parties. The requirement of this standard. So I already explained you that we need to disclose of related party relationships and transaction between reporting enterprise. Reporting enterprise means our enterprise, okay, our business and related parties. This requirement of the standards applies to all financial statements of each reporting enterprises and also for consolidation. Now, what is consolidation? S21, we are going to understand that holding subsidiary associate relationship is there. Then you prepare consolidated financial statement. Now, what is holding company? Subsidiary company. In this standard, I'm going to define subsidiary company also. Now, friends, we have to see some examples also of related party disclosures. Okay. So you understood what is the applicability of this accounting standard. Next. Wait a minute now, beta. एक आध दिन इंसान का बुरा रहेगा ना, सब कुछ वही हाथ से उसी दिन होते हैं. Okay. Now, this standard is applicable for level 1 enterprises also and level 2 enterprises. So not for level 3. So A18 is not applicable for level 3 enterprises. Remember this part. Now, what is the definition of related party? Related party, at any time during the reporting period, one party has ability to control other party. Now, what is the ability to control other party? Number one, by ownership. So how you are going to control anyone? By ownership. Now, ownership means I am having 50% more shares in that company. Okay, so that is the controlling party, purchasing more than 50% of the shareholding. Second one, okay, directly or indirectly. Now, directly or indirectly, yes, I'm going to define it. Don't worry. Indirectly, by controlling composition of board of directors. So you have control over composition of board of directors. So आपका जो wording है वही board में चलता है. Okay, so you are controlling. Next one, and by acquiring substantial interest. Now, what is the substantial interest? 20% of voting power. So by 20% voting power you will have, yes, plus I am having voting power and I am having the power to direct financial policies and operating policies. तो भाई आप ही सब कुछ डिसाइड करोगे, आपके पास पूरा पावर है. That is called as control. And what is the significant influence? Significant influence means you have only 20% shares, but you are participating in financial and operating, but you do not have control. See the difference. See the difference. Friends, in first control definition, we are having ability to control other party by ownership
purchasing greater than 50% shares, controlling board, and acquiring substantial interest. And you have voting power and power to direct. Remember, here there is no participation. Here you are directing them in financial and operating policies. Sir, example, your dad, he is taking decisions of all your financial and operating policies. What are the day-to-day policies? What are the financial policies? How much I should invest? All this, yes, direction is all power to direct your policies to your dad. But mom participates in the decision. ओके मॉम उनको बताते कि आप ऐसा कीजिए वैसा कीजिए, डायरेक्ट नहीं होता है. शी इज पार्टिसिपेटिंग, शी इज टेकिंग नो, शी डज नॉट हैव पावर बट शी पार्टिसिपेट्स इन डिसीजन. वो डैड को गाइड कर सकती है. सुनना वो डैड का है या नहीं है वो डैड की बात है, पर वो एटलीस्ट बता सकती है. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज पार्टिसिपेशन. गॉट द कॉन्सेप्ट? इफ यू आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग देन यू हैव सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस. सी देन होल्डिंग एंड सब्सिडरी and associates, we have to understand there are differences in disclosure, and therefore we have to first understand whether there is a control or whether there is a significant influence. See, in exam you will normally have ownership by 50% or more shareholding. You won't get a problem on acquiring substantial interest or controlling like this. Okay, in exam, we are going to understand more than 50%. But in real life, you must know there are two more concepts: by controlling and by acquiring substantial interest. Okay. देखो ये डेफिनेशन बहुत जरूरी है, एक बार हिंदी में बता देता हूँ. And those students who want to, yes, recall this definition, and I'm going to unmute you, and I want this definition everyone should answer. So raise your hand, those who wants to answer the definition part of control and significant influence. So एक बार मैं हिंदी में बता देता हूँ, ये definition बहुत जरूरी है. देखो, कंट्रोल और सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस ये दो अलग अलग चीजें हैं. कंट्रोल कैसे आता है? कंट्रोल आता है बाय ओनरशिप. आप कोई भी कंपनी के 50% से ज्यादा शेयर्स लेके आप खुद वो कंपनी को कंट्रोल कर सकते हो. उनके डिसीजंस आप लोग लेंगे. मतलब क्या, मेरी कंपनी भी है पर मेरे कंपनी के बदले में सपोज यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल में एक आशा लिमिटेड करके है, तो आशा लिमिटेड कंपनी को भी मैं कंट्रोल कर रहा हूं, तो इसको क्या होगा? इट इज कॉल्ड एज बाय ओनरशिप. तो दूसरा, मैं उधर के बोर्ड, भले मैं वहां पे मेरे पास शेयर्स नहीं है पर उनके डिसीजन में जाके मैं क्या करता हूं? मैं डिसीजन लेता हूं, तो उसको बोलेंगे बाय कंट्रोलिंग बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स. एंड तीसरा, बाय एक्वायरिंग सब्सटैंशियल इंटरेस्ट. मतलब क्या, मेरे पास सिर्फ 20% शेयर्स है पर भाई साहब मैं 20% शेयर्स के बाद वो कंपनी के पॉलिसीज को मैं क्या कर सकता हूं? डायरेक्ट कर सकता हूं. मैं उनके फाइनेंशियल पॉलिसीज, ऑपरेटिंग मतलब डे टू डे, फाइनेंशियल मतलब मनी रिलेटेड, ये दोनों पॉलिसीज को मैं क्या कर रहा हूं? ये दोनों पॉलिसीज को मैं डायरेक्ट कर रहा हूं. तो ये जो है इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं बाय एक्वायरिंग. अभी एबिलिटी टू एक्सरसाइज द सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस मतलब क्या, कि ये सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस क्या होता है कि भाई हम लोग उनको डायरेक्ट कंट्रोल नहीं कर रहे पर हम लोग उनके डे टू डे डिसीजंस में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं. तो बेटा ये सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस का तरीका अलग होता है कंट्रोल का. अभी आप बोलोगे सर दोनों भी रिलेटिव पार्टीज है, पर दोनों में कुछ अलग अलग डिस्क्लोजर्स है. एक होल्डिंग सब्सिडरी आता है और इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं एसोसिएट्स. ओके, चलिए. सो नाउ टेल मी हु वांट्स टू आंसर. Yes. Pooja SRO, unmute yourself.
Hello, sir.
Ayas, हाँ जी. Pooja, please give definition of
Yes, sir.
holding and subsidiary. हाँ जी.
Related party means at any time reporting party has the power to control.
See the word, 1 minute, Pooja, 1 minute. Huh?
Yes,
This any time is also very important. It is not on balance sheet date. We will have problems on this also. It is not only on balance sheet date that you are having the related parties. Any time during the financial year, you have to disclose it. Okay. Now, suppose holding subsidiary relation is not there on 31st of March. It ends on you sold your 50% stake. But still, during the year, you are related party. In that case, you have to disclose this fact. Okay? ठीक है, Pooja.
Yes, sir. So at any period of time, a reporting party has the power to control other party either by ownership, controlling, acquiring. Ownership means he has the power to purchase he has purchased more than 50% of shares either directly or indirectly in the company, or by controlling the board of directors, or by acquiring a substantial interest, which means he has the voting power and also power to direct in the financial policies and operating policies of the enterprise. And another one is ability to exercise the significant influence. Here it means participating in the financial and operation policies, but he has no control over that.
Very good, beta. So now everyone understood the definition of related party. ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया. चलिए, so बाकी स्टूडेंट्स नाउ आपको मैं आयात जी सबको अभी म्यूट कर दीजिए. बीच बीच में जब नाम लूंगा तभी उनको अनम्यूट करना. ओके. So now let's start. On question number 1, 2, 3, we are going to solve on this. Okay. Now in this batch, what I'm going to do, related party disclosures, I will take provision and immediately I will take question answers. Okay. So immediate questions, and please write down it on rough pages. Okay. All these important points. And at the end of the session, I will give you time to take screenshots. एक minute. Huh? मैंने कुछ क्वेश्चंस डाले हुए थे. क्वेश्चंस नाही टाकलेत का? कुठे टाकले त्याने? कुठे टाकलेत? नाही झालं. नाही झालं. मेल. एक मिनिट. हा, एक मिनिट. ठीक है. टिल दैट टाइम I will take a theory. Okay, we are going to solve question 1, 2, 3 on this. Then what is the significant influence? Ways to acquire significant influence. How are you going to acquire the significant influence? There are 5 ways. Representation on the board, interchange of the managerial personnel, participation on policies making decision, material intercompany transactions, and last one is dependence on technical information. So you are representing board. Okay, representation is called as first way. Okay, you are representing board. Then interchange of managerial personnel, that decision you have. You are taking participation on policy decisions. So RIP MD is the form, material intercompany transactions. So you are doing material transactions with another company and you are having that power, and dependence on technical information. So companies depending on you or technical information. These are some ways to acquire significant influence. That is a 20% criteria. ओके, ठीक है. अभी एस रिटर्न ये पहले ही डाल देना चाहिए था, हमेशा ध्यान में रखो. ओके, ओनली एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस, नो? Extra questions. I will share this PDF. है ना? ठीक है. So now see this question. Question number 1. See, husband and wife are controlling 30% of the voting power in Tomato Limited. They have a separate partnership firm which supplies the main raw material to the company. The management says that above transactions need not to be disclosed. How will you deal with this above transaction? Okay. So they are controlling 34% of the voting power. ये question 1, 2, 3 are depending on which concept beta? See, this is based on the 1, 2, 3 depending on the control definition. So what is the answer? Provision. Significant influence is presumed to exist if the investing party holds 20% or more directly or indirectly in the voting power. AS18 requires disclosures if they are having transactions between related parties, irrespective of whether or not the transactions have been entered at arm's length price. Okay. So though you are selling them at arm's length price, but still you have to disclose this transaction. In the instant case, the individual holds 34% voting power and hence they have significant influence and therefore they must, it is mandatory to disclose it under S18. So how we are going to write this? That there is a significant influence, 34%. They are the power of participating or taking decision, controlling is not given. But 34% means what? They have significant influence. Now participation or controlling is depending on the situation. देखो ये question is silent about power, whether they are controlling or whether they are participating. But still, as they have significant influence, so here it is not given okay, whether they are controlling board or whether they have significant influence over this. देखो ये प्रॉब्लम में कहां पे भी ये मेंशन नहीं किया गया है कि वो लोगों का कंट्रोल है या सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस है ऑफ पार्टिसिपेशन, बस इतना ही दिया हुआ है सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस। तो अभी कंट्रोल रहने दो या आपका पार्टिसिपेशन रहने दो, फिर भी आप लोग क्या हो, यू आर रिलेटेड पार्टीज, यू आर रिलेटेड पार्टीज। गॉट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट? से यस और नो? यस। चलो सेकंड वन, एसएस लिमिटेड एक्वायर्ड, प्लीज आंसर मत देखिए, एसएस लिमिटेड एक्वायर्ड ओके 12% voting power in Daksh Limited, being a single largest shareholder of the Daksh. Okay. SS Limited appoints the chairman and one other member of board of directors of Daksh out of 12 directors. These nominees of SS Limited are not directors of SS Limited. Sorry. The nominees of SS Limited are not directors of Daksh Limited होना चाहिए था, Daksh Limited. By virtue of the representation on the board, by virtue on the representation on the board of through two nominees of Daksh Limited, SS participates in the financial year and operating policies decision. Andar and the enterprises taken the board meeting would be SS be considered as the exercising control over Daksh Limited. देखिए, read this question. SS participates in the financial and operating policies. What do you think? Okay, but he has only 12% voting power. He has only 12% voting power. हाँ, so voting power will not define only, okay, you have two ways to acquire it. Number one, by acquiring 50% ownership, and second one is a controlling composition of board of directors. Okay, or you are participating. Now see, though you are having only 12% shares, SS Limited participates in the board meeting. Here, in this case, since the shareholding is only 12%, but does not have ability to control Daksh Limited. Also, there is no agreement or statute which gives SS Limited the power to direct the policies. But being the single largest shareholder, SS Limited participates the financing and operating policy. And therefore, it is related party, though you do not have more than 20% shares. Friends, ध्यान में रखना, सिर्फ 20% शेयर्स एक्वायर करके आपको ये नहीं मिलने वाला है, ये दिमाग में रखिए. क्या होगा, भले आपके पास 20% शेयर्स नहीं है, सिर्फ 12% ही शेयर्स आपके पास है, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज दैट कि हमारे पास सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस करने का तरीका है. हम सामने वाले को पॉलिसीज में पार्टिसिपेट, सर आपके पास भी 12% शेयर्स है, भाई साहब हम लोग पार्टिसिपेट तो कर सकते हैं ना, क्योंकि डिसीजन लेने का पावर, भले शेयर्स नहीं है पर डिसीजन लेने का पावर मेरे पास है. एंड देयरफॉर वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, सिर्फ परसेंटेज इज नॉट ओनली इंपॉर्टेंट बट पावर इज इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, any difficulty till now? Any difficulty? We are just discussing about related parties. Okay, we are not talking about subsidiaries, associates, which have to be disclosed, which should not be disclosed. ये हम लोग देख ही नहीं रहे हैं. Yes, anyone has difficulty or till now everything is understood? ठीक है बेटा. Today, actually I am not feeling comfortable in this situation, but it happens. This is also my exam. आज एग्जाम में what happened at 6:40, I understood there was no current. Okay, my office is almost 1.5 kilometer far from my home. Now, instead of canceling the session, I got panic, no doubt in that. But instead of canceling the session, I decided no, I will fight. I will definitely take your lecture and all is going good. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा नर्वसनेस हो रहा है बिकॉज बीच में ही वाइफ आ रही थी, ये सब हो रहा था और पीछे स्टाफ खड़ा था, बट इट्स ओके, इट हैपेंस. तो ये पहली बार ही हुआ ऐसा, बट इंस्टेड ऑफ कैंसलिंग द सेशन, आई एम हैप्पी दैट आई एम टेकिंग द सेशन. ओके, चलिए. तो रिमेंबर, don't get panic in exam and try to understand the provision. So what is the provision? 20% criteria. Okay, chaliye, we will move to next part. Third one. Now what is the third question? Yes, read it. चलो हम लोग अभी किसी को रीड करने के लिए बोलते हैं. स्पॉटलाइट मेरे पे है ना आयाज? ओके, आस्था जी रीड इट बेटा. चलिए रीड कीजिए. हाँ जी, पढ़िए.
A firm of a father and son received rupees 2 lakh towards job work done for Rama Limited. During the year ended 31st March, the total job work charges paid by Rama Limited during the year are over 50 lakhs. The father is the managing director of Rama Limited and having substantial holding. The managing director told the auditor that since he is not involved in the activities of firm and since the amount paid to it is insignificant, there is no need to discuss. Last year was not disclosed. Is the managing director right in his approach?
What do you think?
Father, 8 minutes, sir. Father, son received rupees 2 lakh. Sir, father is a managing director of Rama Limited, so I think he's having the ability to control also, and also the ability to a significant influence.
Okay, read the answer.
Provision of AS parties are considered to be related if at any time during the reporting period one party has the ability to control the other party or exercise significant influence over the other party in making decisions. Second, as per AS 18, significant influence is said to exist in case the investing party has 20% or more voting power in the enterprise.
Hmm.
Analysis and conclusion. In the above case, the managing director of Rama Limited is a partner in the firm with his son, and the firm has been paid rupees 2 lakh as job work charges. The managing
Hmm.
director has a substantial holding in the firm. The managing director is also a key management personnel of Rama Limited. Hence, there is related party relationship and transaction requiring disclosure under AS 18.
Which is a new word that you found now here? Which is a new word? There is a new word. आस्था जी, आप बता सकते हो कौन सा है वो न्यू वर्ड?
No, sir.
देखो, मिलेगा आपको, एक वर्ड मिलेगा जो अभी तक हमने कहां पे भी डेफिनेशन में नहीं किया है.
Uh, it a significant influence is said exist in case
तो
or
सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस तो मैंने बता दिया.
yes, sir, yes,
करेक्ट.
sir.
और एक वर्ड देखिए कौन सा दिख रहा है आपको. मिलेगा.
Uh,
इज
in the
ऑल्सो.
above case, the managing director of Rama Limited is a partner in the firm with his son, and the firm has been paid
नॉट इन
rupees.
क्वेश्चन, इन आंसर. हाँ ठीक है, बोलिए. एक वर्ड मिलेगा आपको, सिर्फ दैट वर्ड आई वांट. देखिए
Party,
देखिए. डोंट गेट
parties
पैनिक. हाँ.
parties are considered to be related at any time during the reporting period. One party has the ability to control, ये तो हमने किया है, and exercise significant influence, ये भी है. As per A 18, significant influence is said to exist in case of the investing party.
ये कहाँ पे नया वर्ड है? सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस मतलब 20% और वोटिंग पावर वो भी है.
Yes, sir. Yes,
देखो
sir.
कंक्लूजन में देखिए कुछ तो मिलेगा आपको. आप देखिए, एनी
In the
टाइम वी ऑलरेडी सीन. हाँ.
okay, in the above case, the managing director of Rama Limited is a
ये तो
partner in
वर्डिंग से, ये तो क्वेश्चन का पार्ट है, वो छोड़ दीजिए. हाँ, आगे पढ़िए.
the managing director has a substantial holding in the firm. The substantial holding is the managing
ऑलरेडी
director.
डन 20%. हाँ.
The managing
20% मतलब
director.
सब.
Sir, key management personnel.
हाँ ठीक है. ये वर्ड के लिए आपने ऑलमोस्ट 1 मिनट लिया. ठीक है. द की मैनेजमेंट पर्सनल. अच्छा.
यस सर, मैंने आंसर में तो ये तो बोला था कि वो डायरेक्टर है, बट मैंने उसको एज अ KMP नहीं वो एनालाइज किया था.
हाँ. KMP. Now this is a new word that we have to understand. So while writing the answer, you have to answer. ठीक है आस्था जी, अभी म्यूट कर दीजिए. So here while writing the answer, you have to understand it just not key related party. You have to give proper provision कि this why this is the related party disclosure. Okay, and analysis you have to give it properly. So exam mein I have seen papers where students are writing only this is related party. Are bhai, but you have to give proper appropriate reason for that, provision for that, and you have to do practice for this. Okay, at least 2-3 times you have to read this provision, you have to write it one time in your notebook. So it is not like only you have written it's a related party disclosure. No, not allowed. So significant influence we have seen. Acha. Now see, related party relationships. Now you understood the definition of control. versus significant influence. Anyone has a doubt in control and significant influence? Now everyone is clear. Control means either acquire 50% or have control over the board of directors. And though you are having more than 20% share, less than 50%, but you are also controlling the decisions. And even it is not needed that you have only 20% or shares or 50% or shares or more. Even if you have less shares, but if you are participating in the decision and if you are controlling in the decision, still there is significant influence. Okay. ठीक है. I will take your queries at the end. Now first we will understand clause A. Enterprises directly or indirectly. Now what is directly or indirectly? Wait, I will explain it. Through one or more intermediaries, controls or is controlled by or is common control with the reporting enterprises. Definition is very important. Slowly, I will explain it. Yes, guys. Enterprise directly or indirectly through one or more intermediaries controls or is controlled by or is in common control with the reporting enterprise. Okay. We will apply this definition in example number 4. एक मस्त एग्जाम्पल था. हाँ जी. हाँ. Question 9. AIM Limited holds 61% shares in S Limited. 61% shares in S Limited. S Limited holds 51% shares in F Limited. You can check here this diagram. And C Limited holds 49% shares in F Limited. F Limited does not hold. C Limited holds. See the direction. Huh? See arrows ka direction. Arrows direction are very important. AIM Limited in S Limited, S Limited in F Limited, C Limited in F Limited, 49% shares. Yes, friends. Now you can check. For AIM Limited, okay. Now see the definition. Now we are doing all are related parties, but we have to understand this definition properly. Enterprises directly or indirectly. Enterprises directly or indirectly controls the reporting enterprise or is controlled by reporting enterprise. So first one, if AIM Limited is the reporting enterprise. If AIM Limited, yes, you can check the diagram. AIM Limited is the reporting enterprise. So now in the books of AIM Limited. Now AIM Limited controls or is controlled by reporting enterprise. So for AIM Limited, S Limited is controlled by reporting enterprise. AIM Limited controlled by reporting enterprise. No, it controls. Now in the definition of, yes. Now tell me whether it controls or is controlled by. Enterprise is controlled by. So S Limited for AIM Limited, S Limited directly 51%, 61%, and indirectly S Limited controls F Limited. So indirectly F Limited. Sir, what about C Limited? No. C Limited and F Limited are two different. Okay, so remember, for M Limited is controlled directly by M Limited. Okay, so in this definition, this direction, this question number 9 is important. Second one. For S Limited, okay, so this is for M Limited, S Limited and F Limited. So now you understood this definition for M Limited. M Limited is controlled. So enterprise S Limited and F Limited are controlled by reporting enterprise M Limited. Now you got this definition. It's S Limited. Now see the sentence. Enterprise S Limited and F Limited are controlled by reporting enterprise M Limited. So we applied definition. Chalo, abhi now reporting entity is S Limited. I will change this diagram. Reporting entity is S Limited. Now S Limited, yes, tell me, for S Limited. Who S Limited controlled by? Where you will write? Enterprise M Limited controls reporting enterprise S Limited, and enterprise F Limited is controlled by S Limited. So this is a second situation. Understood the definition? Okay, till now any problem? F Limited is controlled by reporting enterprise S Limited. So for every reporting enterprise, I am writing this. Okay, now S Limited over M Limited and F Limited. Now next one, F Limited. Now tell me how you are going to write F Limited. Reporting enterprise is F Limited. Reporting enterprise is F Limited. Now tell me, if reporting enterprise is F Limited, now how are you going to write it? Yes. M Limited indirectly controls. S Limited controls the F Limited directly. M Limited indirectly and S Limited directly. And C Limited. Now C Limited, here the definition is not in clause A. This definition, the relationship between F Limited and C Limited in clause B. Clause B, I am going to explain it. But they are related parties, but not as per clause A. Clause A is for controlling the definition. Okay, so clause A is for control definition. Clause B is for associates. Clause B is for associate. Okay, so C Limited and F Limited are also connected, but not due to clause A, it's due to clause B. And yes, and is in common control with reporting enterprises. Okay, so ये क्या है? Common control with. Explain करूंगा मैं. Okay, when this is a diagram where M Limited, assume, has 51% shares and 53% shares in S Limited, and here it is assume it is F Limited. This scenario is different. M Limited directly owns shares in S Limited. Now these two companies are called as co-subsidiaries. Actually, co-associate concept is there, not co-subsidiary. But see, AIM Limited holds S in S Limited also and F Limited also. Now see the definition. This is the in common control with reporting enterprises. See, AIM Limited. Now these enterprises who S Limited and F Limited, they are in common control of M Limited. So here this is not the situation. But this situation when arises when M Limited directly holds and M Limited directly holds in another company. Okay, directly hold. So these two companies are under common control. And this definition, yes beta, it controls is controlled by and is common control with. देखिए आपको एग्जाम में क्या करना है, एग्जाम में आपको अंडरस्टैंड द डेफिनेशन. अभी एम लिमिटेड ये होल्ड करता है एस लिमिटेड में, एक बार हिंदी में पूरा समझ लीजिए. एस लिमिटेड होल्ड करता है एफ लिमिटेड में एंड एफ लिमिटेड होल्ड करता है सी लिमिटेड में. नहीं, सी लिमिटेड होल्ड करता है एफ लिमिटेड में 49% शेयर्स. अभी हम लोग सी लिमिटेड के बारे में नहीं देखेंगे बिकॉज वो क्लॉज बी की डेफिनेशन में आता है. अभी एम लिमिटेड एस लिमिटेड को अभी हम लोग देखेंगे एम लिमिटेड के बुक्स. तो एम लिमिटेड मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा सपोज, चलो एक बार वापस से, एम लिमिटेड हमने लिखा रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज है. अभी रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज है एम लिमिटेड, बराबर है. तो अभी एस लिमिटेड और एफ लिमिटेड, एस लिमिटेड डायरेक्टली, एफ लिमिटेड इनडायरेक्टली इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय, किससे कंट्रोल हो रही है, एम लिमिटेड से. इनको कौन कंट्रोल कर रहा है, एस लिमिटेड और एफ लिमिटेड को इज कंट्रोल बाय एम लिमिटेड. तो ये कंट्रोल बाय के डेफिनेशन में आएंगे. फिर हम लोग आते हैं सेकंड कंपनी एस लिमिटेड. एस लिमिटेड में यहाँ पे रखूंगा रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज. अभी एक्स लिमिटेड ये कंट्रोल्स एम लिमिटेड या इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय द रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज. हाँ, तो एम लिमिटेड यहाँ पे मैं बोलूंगा एम लिमिटेड कंट्रोल्स द रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज. तो एम लिमिटेड कंट्रोल्स और एस लिमिटेड कंट्रोल किसको करता है, हाँ एफ लिमिटेड को. सो एफ लिमिटेड इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय एस लिमिटेड. एफ लिमिटेड इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय, आपको कैसे बोलना है, पहले ये कंपनी का नाम, फिर वो ध्यान में रखना है दूसरी कंपनी का, मतलब जो रिलेटेड है उसकी नाम इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय, फिर अपने रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज का. तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. आपको डेफिनेशन का पार्ट समझ में आना चाहिए. एंड फिर एफ लिमिटेड, अभी ये किसके बुक्स में, एफ लिमिटेड. अभी एफ लिमिटेड रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज है. तो अभी कौन सी कंपनी, अभी हमें बोलना है एम लिमिटेड एंड एस लिमिटेड. एम लिमिटेड एंड एस लिमिटेड कंट्रोल्स एफ लिमिटेड. तो ये यहाँ के आ जाएगा, एम लिमिटेड एंड एस लिमिटेड कंट्रोल्स एफ लिमिटेड. इस तरीके से आपको आंसर बोलना है. गॉट द कॉन्सेप्ट? इजी. Okay. And C limited is also controlled. Why? But definition is different. Clause B में आएगा. Definition is different. Associates and joint venture of reporting enterprise, an investing party or venture in which reporting enterprise is an associate or joint venture. See beta, this accounting standard is very easy once you get the clauses. But students are normally making mistake. Why? Because number one, how to write answer is not aware. They are not aware about the how to write the answer, and you just write their related party, and you will not get marks in exam. You have to define it properly. Provision has to be defined properly. ध्यान में रखो. और ये प्रोविजन के लिए लैंग्वेज पे ग्रिप लेना पड़ेगा. और लैंग्वेज पे ग्रिप कब आएगा? When you correlate with examples. When you correlate with examples. Okay. Associates and joint venture of reporting enterprise, an investing party or venture in which reporting enterprise is an associate or joint venture. See, now see the definition. Associate and joint venture of reporting enterprise. Now, what is associate? More than 20%. And what is joint venture? Joint venture means if you are in, what you can say, you are in contractual arrangement. It is defined under accounting standard 27. So if you are in contractual arrangement, then better it is called as a joint venture. See, an investing party or venturer in which reporting party is an associate or joint venture. Investing party. Now, you are associate or joint venture of reporting enterprise. So here the definition is, who is a reporting enterprise? Who is a reporting enterprise? You want F Limited is a reporting enterprise. And it is associate, and C Limited is associate of F Limited. No. So this diagram is not correct. So here what you want to consider. investing party or venture in which reporting party is an associate. हाँ, so अपने डायग्राम में इधर आएगा. Reporting venture is F Limited. F Limited is reporting enterprise. Investing party is, who is investing party? C Limited. So C Limited का reporting enterprise is associate. So this definition is covered over here. C Limited का associate is F Limited. Reporting enterprise is associate of C Limited. Okay. And now in the definition of C Limited में control definition is not there. Correct. कंट्रोल डेफिनेशन में सी लिमिटेड आता ही नहीं है 49% शेयर से. सो क्लॉज बी का एप्लीकेबिलिटी होगा. एंड क्लॉज बी में कैसे एप्लीकेबल होगा? रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज इज सी लिमिटेड और उसकी एसोसिएट is F Limited. Okay, so C Limited reporting enterprise, then F Limited is an associate, and therefore their relationship is called as clause B का relationship. Okay, so F Limited के लिए second आएगा and C Limited के लिए पहला आएगा. Now definition is clear, beta. Okay, co-associates. Now this is very key information. Huh? Co-associates, right? This is very important. Subsidiary companies, if they are under one common control, they are related parties. They are related parties. See the sentence. If it is under common control, there is no common control word in clause B. In clause B, there is no word of common control. So co-subsidiaries are related parties, but co-associates are not related party under common control. If you are under common control of reporting enterprises, yes, no. Associate of an associate. Here there is no word direct or indirect. Direct or indirect word is only in clause A. Clause A में word था direct or indirect. An associate of a subsidiary is also not a related party. Okay. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस थे इसके ऊपर, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस. क्वेश्चन 5, 6, 7, 8. Associate means 20%, beta. 20% significant influence. Sorry, Omkar, clause B, we already defined the significant influence. What is significant influence? If they are participating, or 20% to 50% shares, or 20% to 50% shares, then it is called as associate. More than 50%, subsidiary. Control definition. See, clause A is different and clause B is different. Clause A talks about controlling. Clause B talks about associate, participating. Okay, and these two definitions are only important. C, D are very easy. Clause C, clause D, and clause E are very easy. Any difficulty in understanding this? Yes, raise your hand. Yes, beta, we are going to take notes. Yes. Hanji, more example for clause B. Yes, beta, we will take more examples. Divyaji, I know this standard is bit confusing, but if you see the examples, you won't face a problem. Okay, and therefore, beta, I have taken it in very systematic way. Immediately, we correlated each and every example. Okay, yes, your doubts, I will take it now. Hanji, raise your hand. Those students who are having doubt. चलिए. नगमा, yes बेटा बोलिए. हाँ जी, नगमा बोलिए.
Hello.
हाँ जी
Sir,
बोलिए.
I'm not understand associate and joint venture of reporting enterprises. Can you repeat?
What?
Sir,
Nagma
first
ji,
one.
please remove that headphone because your voice is not clear.
Okay.
Headphone remove कर दीजिए. हाँ.
Hello.
हाँ, now you are audible.
Sir, I'm not understand associate and joint venture of reporting enterprises.
associate means more than 20% shares, and joint venture is a if you have contractual partnership in simple language. Got the concept? If I have more than 20% shares in any company and I'm not controlling them, I'm taking participation in the decision. See, when you can control, if you have more than 50% shares, okay. If you have less than 50% and more than 20%, normally it is called as associate. Nagmaji. Understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes. Malekar Anil Kumar. हाँ जी बोलिए.
Good morning, sir. Sir,
Good morning.
note में co-associates are not RP. So what is meant by co-associates, sir? Once again, explain it.
Co-associate means, suppose, now example is very simple. A Limited. Can you see this? A Limited. Okay. Okay. A Limited. Yes. अनिल कुमार जी दिख रहा है क्या आपको? Can you see?
Yes, sir,
Okay.
I can see.
A Limited has 20% shares, 30% shares in B Limited and 25% shares in C Limited. Okay. Now these two companies are not related. A Limited and B Limited are related. A Limited and C Limited are related. But B Limited and C Limited, they won't disclose in their books. Okay. This is called as co-associate. Understood? A Limited is associate of B Limited. A Limited, sorry, B Limited is associate of A Limited. C Limited is associate of A Limited. But so A Limited and B Limited will record their transactions. A and B. A and C will record their transactions. But who will not record? B and C will not record. B, in books of B, C Limited will not be recorded. And C Limited ke books mein B Limited will not be recorded. Now you are clear with the concept, Anil ji? Yes?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Clear.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next. Vaiteshwaran ji. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
हाँ जी.
Sir, the second point I can't understand, sir. The
Second point means what?
investing party.
See. Now, in the books of C Limited, F Limited is an associate. C Limited holds 49% in F Limited. Okay? Vaiteshwaran ji, where are you? Please do not unmute yourself. Mute yourself. Huh? Okay. C Limited has investment of 49% in F Limited. Ha, kutte? Ha. And F Limited, so C Limited has investment in F Limited, so associate. F Limited is associate of S Limited, C Limited. And C Limited investing party, reporting enterprise mein. So here in another way, now if reporting enterprise is F Limited, then investing party C Limited is an associate. So here reporting enterprise is F, then investing party is C Limited. And if reporting price is C Limited, it has associate F Limited. Now you are clear, Vaiteshwaran ji? I hope yes. Next one, Rachna. Yes, beta, Rachna. Bole.
Good
हाँ
morning,
जी.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you please go to second question?
Now, once I unmute you. Huh. Which slide?
Sir, second question.
Second question.
Yes, sir.
Huh. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. हाँ जी. Second question.
Um, Sir,
बोलिए.
in this it's written as
Hmm.
Daksh Limited appoints the chairman and one other member
No,
of
here
board.
there is a mistake. These nominations. SS Limited, the nominees of SS Limited are not directors of. हाँ, yes.
The second line, so Daksh Limited appoints the chairman and one other member of board of directors. So can we not take that as controlling composition of the board of directors?
No, single largest shareholder, yes. Now we are not actually aware about the their uh, contractual arrangement, whether they are participating or whether they are controlling. Okay, now here is this concept is only to aware that only percentage of shares is not a criteria.
Okay.
Okay, you, even if you have less than 50%, you can control other company or you can take participations in the decision. So it's not like that ki you have only control if you are having more than 50% shares, or you are associate only if you are having more than 20% shares. You can acquire it, though you are, if you are participating, still if your contract is like that, still you are related party. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
percentage won't decide it.
Okay, sir.
Rachna ji, now are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, but here it is not, we are not clear with this SS Limited strategy, whether they are participating or whether they are controlling. But yes, but whether participation or control, they are related party disclosures. They are
Yes, sir.
related party. Okay, we need related party disclosure in this,
Okay, sir.
though they are having only 12% voting right. What is the rule for control?
By ownership, by controlling of composition of
50% more
BC
shares.
and
And
acquiring,
second one
yeah,
is composition on board. Third one is, though you have
20%
significant
of
influence, 20% to 50%, but you are taking voting power pe control. Okay.
control.
Yes. Very good. Next. Bhavna. Yes, beta Bhavna.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, ये clause A
Yes.
and clause B is very confusing.
भावना हिंदी समझते हो?
Yes, sir.
देख भावना, कंफ्यूजिंग नहीं है. क्लॉज ए में आपको एक दूसरे के ऊपर कंट्रोल रहना चाहिए, ये डिफाइन किया है. समझ में आया? कंट्रोल यहाँ पे 50% मोर से आने वाला है. और
Okay, sir.
कंफ्यूजन किधर भी नहीं है बेटा. आपको इसीलिए मैंने तो कितना सिंप्लीफाई करके दिया. मैंने हर एंटरप्राइज को रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज किया और आपको मैंने इधर डायग्राम में ये डालने को बोला कि कहाँ पे आएगा. ठीक है, अभी फॉर एग्जाम्पल तू ही मुझे बता. अभी ये डायग्राम है, एक्चुअली यहाँ पे 9 नंबर ये लिखना चाहिए था, 4 और 9 आपका रह गया. वो 9 नंबर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो 9 नंबर जो है, देख बेटा, अभी आपको कैसे याद रखना था. एम लिमिटेड में वापस आपकी एक बार रिवीजन ले लेता हूं तो आप ऐसा. और देखो बेटा, कभी भी ना लाइफ में ये कंफ्यूजिंग ये वर्ड मत बोलना. क्या होता है, उससे हम लोग और डिमोटिवेट हो जाते हैं. सब सब इजी है, सब इजी है. सर एक बार आप ये मुझे वापस एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए. ऐसा बोले, कंफ्यूजिंग बोला ना वो, फिर कभी भी दिमाग में वो कॉन्सेप्ट रह जाता है कि ये कंफ्यूजिंग है. देख, एम लिमिटेड कितने शेयर्स लिए इस लिमिटेड में? अच्छा, ये
60.
डायग्राम आपको समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, अभी तुझे सिर्फ इंग्लिश में इतना ही बोलना है खुद को. अभी मैं यहाँ पे रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइजेस को एम लिमिटेड एज्यूम करता हूँ. क्या एज्यूम करता हूँ बेटा?
M limited.
हाँ, एम लिमिटेड. अभी मुझे एक बात बोल, यदि रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज एम लिमिटेड है, ठीक है, रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज एम लिमिटेड है, तो एम लिमिटेड आगे किस में इन्वेस्ट कर रही है?
S limited में.
डायरेक्टली एस लिमिटेड में, एंड इनडायरेक्टली
Indirectly
एफ
F.
लिमिटेड में ना. मोर देन 51%, मतलब ये इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है, ये इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है, तो एफ लिमिटेड डायरेक्टली एम लिमिटेड का ही पार्ट हो गई.
Yes, sir.
51% ना. आप बोलोगे कि सर फिर सी लिमिटेड का नहीं, 51% से ज्यादा शेयर्स चाहिए. एसोसिएट के डेफिनेशन में ये पार्ट नहीं है. एसोसिएट के डेफिनेशन में ये पार्ट नहीं है. सिर्फ कंट्रोल क्लॉज ए में डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली ये वर्ड्स है, आपने देखा होगा तो. बराबर है बेटा?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, अभी रिपोर्टिंग पे एंटरप्राइज एम लिमिटेड हुआ. ठीक है, अभी दूसरे एंटरप्राइजेस क्या है? एस लिमिटेड एंड एफ लिमिटेड। अभी तुझे बोलना है एस लिमिटेड एंड एफ लिमिटेड। अभी ये बोलेगी तू कंट्रोल्स एम लिमिटेड या इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय एम लिमिटेड। ये तीन में से कौन सा यहाँ पे आएगा? कंट्रोल्स और इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय और इज इन कॉमन कंट्रोल। क्या लगता है भावना तुझे?
सर एम लिमिटेड के रिगार्डिंग बताना है, एस और एफ का।
तुझे बेटा ये बोलना है खुद को, ये सेंटेंसेस बोलने हैं। एस लिमिटेड, पहले दूसरे कंपनी का नाम ले, रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज का नाम मत ले। रिपोर्टिंग
ओके।
एंटरप्राइज नीचे लिखा हमने, अभी बोलने का पहले एस लिमिटेड एंड एफ लिमिटेड। अभी ये मुझे बता, कंट्रोल्स एम लिमिटेड और कंट्रोल्ड बाय एम लिमिटेड।
इज कंट्रोल बाय एम लिमिटेड।
हाँ, तो वही बोलना है। सो ये पहला डेफिनेशन क्लियर हुआ। अभी दूसरी एंटरप्राइज, दूसरी एंटरप्राइज कौन है? एस लिमिटेड। एस लिमिटेड के कौन कौन रिलेटेड पार्टीज है? एम लिमिटेड एंड एफ लिमिटेड, बराबर है?
यस सर।
हाँ, अभी ये बोलना है आपको एम लिमिटेड। अभी तू मुझे बोल, एम लिमिटेड कंट्रोल्स एस लिमिटेड, रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज एस लिमिटेड है, उसका लास्ट में सेंटेंस बोलना है। एम लिमिटेड कंट्रोल्स एस लिमिटेड और एम लिमिटेड इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय एस लिमिटेड।
एम लिमिटेड कंट्रोल्स एस लिमिटेड।
सब कुछ तो आ रहा है, क्या कंफ्यूजिंग है फिर?
यस सर।
अभी समझ में आया। एंड दूसरा, एफ लिमिटेड इज
कंट्रोल बाय।
एस लिमिटेड, वेरी गुड, बराबर है। अभी अभी आते एफ लिमिटेड। एफ लिमिटेड तुम्हारा रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज है, तो तू क्या बोलेगी? एफ लिमिटेड पहले कौन से नाम लेगी? एम लिमिटेड एंड एस लिमिटेड।
यस सर।
दे कंट्रोल्स एफ लिमिटेड। आया समझ में?
यस सर।
एम
यस।
एंड एफ आर दे कंट्रोल्स एस लिमिटेड।
कंट्रोल
अभी हाँ,
एस लिमिटेड।
अभी एफ लिमिटेड एंड सी लिमिटेड, ये कौन से डेफिनेशन में आएगा बेटा? ये कौन से इसमें आएगा?
कंट्रोल बाय।
नहीं 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 नहीं, सी लिमिटेड और इनका रिलेशन 49% का है। 49% बोले तो क्लॉज ए या क्लॉज बी?
क्लॉज बी।
हाँ, अभी क्लॉज बी में।
ओके सर।
समझ में आया? क्लॉज बी। अभी रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज एज्यूम करते एफ लिमिटेड है। क्या है रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज? एफ लिमिटेड। हाँ, तो एफ लिमिटेड मतलब एसोसिएट हुआ और उनमें इन्वेस्ट किसने किया? सी लिमिटेड। सी लिमिटेड इन इन्वेस्टिंग पार्टी इन विच रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज इज एन एसोसिएट। आया समझ में? एफ लिमिटेड एज एन एसोसिएट, तो सी लिमिटेड की एसोसिएट कौन है?
एफ
एफ लिमिटेड, रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज। और जब रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज सी लिमिटेड होगा तो उसकी एसोसिएट कौन है? एफ लिमिटेड इज एसोसिएट ऑफ सी लिमिटेड, रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज सी लिमिटेड। इस तरीके से आपको बोलना है।
यस सर, क्लियर सर।
अभी भी हिंदी में पूरा बताया हुआ है। दो स्टूडेंट्स हु आर कंफर्टेबल इन हिंदी, नाउ आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड इट। और साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स, उनको तो ऑलरेडी यू अंडरस्टूड इट। ओके,
थैंक यू सर।
यस, थैंक यू। यस, साई चरण जी। हाँ जी, साई चरण। ओके, नो डाउट। साई चरण, अनम्यूट यूर सेल्फ। अच्छा, जाकिर अली खान, अनम्यूट ही किया था मैंने, आपने किया नहीं। यस, अनम्यूट यूर सेल्फ।
Hello. Sir, good
हाँ
morning, sir.
जी, गुड
Uh,
मॉर्निंग।
sir, in this concept, as a reporting company, I should consider both either by way of control or by significant influence. One
हाँ,
hand, I
बट
used to
इन कंट्रोल डेफिनेशन देर इज डायरेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट। इन एसोसिएट डेफिनेशन देर इज नो इनडायरेक्ट एंड डायरेक्ट डेफिनेशन। Okay, and therefore co-associates are not considered, or in common control also not considered. Okay.
okay, sir. And my question was that on my one hand, I should report who are all controlling mine interest. That means if as an for example as a SAI if I having a SAI limit reporting enterprise is SAI limited, I should consider those who are invested in me and which
Hmm.
I was holding in other companies, right, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
One hand who are holding me and another hand with others
In which
whom
you are
I am holding.
investing. Yes,
In that
yes.
case,
You are subsidiary and you are holding both.
Okay, sir. In that case, in the example 9,
In case of example 9.
exam 9, if F Limited was an reporting enterprise, that third point, sir. F Limited as a reporting enterprise. In F Limited, S Limited has 50%, 51 percentage of shareholding,
Correct.
and the rest was in C Limited, sir.
Okay.
Right. If S Limited was a holding company for F Limited, right, sir? C Limited was an
no, C Limited holds in F Limited.
F Limited was an associate, right, sir?
F Limited is an associate for C Limited.
Okay, fine, sir. If what if C Limited was a reporting enterprise, then C Limited will represent F Limited as an associate, right, sir?
Yes, that is a clause B applicability. So you have to identify whether it's a clause A or whether it's a clause B. Now 49% you will move to clause B.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. It's simple. Yes. Zakir Ali Khan. Please, now these questions are very simple. Haan ji.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I understood associate fully, sir. But substantial interest, that also holding 20% of the share of the company, no, sir. What is the
Is one
difference
of the
between
deciding factor.
Okay, sir.
It's one of the deciding factor, 20%. Now you just invested more than 20%, but you are not participating in the decision. Then you have to demonstrate that you are only investor. You are not having any participation decision. See, I have invested 25%, but I never go to that party, or it is just like investment. Then there is no related party disclosure. It is simple like investment accounting. Then accounting standard 13 is applicable. Okay.
Sir, another one doubt, sir. I understood the holding company, sir. What is mean by ultimate holding company, sir? Ultimate holding company.
Ultimate holding company is M Limited of F Limited.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so for F Limited, ultimate holding, S Limited is holding, and S Limited holding company is M Limited. So ultimate holding is by M Limited.
Okay, sir. Okay. Another one doubt, sir. If I'm running a company and someone invested 30% associate company, sir, someone, and after June or July, he withdraw all his shares, sold his shares.
Anytime during the period, anytime.
Yes,
We
sir.
already.
Yes, sir. He sold, sir. But why we need to disclose to end of the year, sir? All that
Because we are presenting financial statements on 31st of March.
Yes,
correct.
Sir.
So you have to show
Yes,
your
sir.
all related party disclosures on 31st of March. It might happen
Yes,
before selling shares, you made some frauds or errors, and that's why, or at least you should, present your information to your investor. Yes, I had that relation, and now in next year you won't disclose it. But during the year, if you are in relation, then you have to disclose it.
It is compulsory, sir.
It is mandatory. Yes.
Okay. Understood.
Very good. Very good. Next. I know this standard is quite, difficult. It's not like that कि आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. But once, yes, when I was a CA final student, I found this standard very difficult. नको करू हम ना प्लीज लाइट ना हम ना काहीच करू नको. एक ही मिनिट. लाइट नहीं है और हमारी मम्मी मिक्सर चला रही इधर. चलिए 2 मिनट. Okay. Ranjit Raju. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Hanji.
Good morning, sir. Sir, Nani, I have one doubt. Class A applicable for holding and subsidiary companies, right? Class A applicable for
holding and subsidiary company, yes.
Class B applicable for association company. Associated company. But
yes.
I have one doubt. if 20% having a significant influence, this is a associate company, but it is also applicable class A.
Yes, if they controls the decisions. See, now on paper, in exam, it is very difficult for you to define it. Ki more than 20%, less than 50%, but we are controlling another company. But in real life, it is simple that by looking into arrangement and by looking into the decisions who made it, it is very simple ki whether it is control or whether it is significant influence. And in both cases, try to understand, in both cases, you have to disclose that transaction. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
On paper, it is, now in exam, it's very difficult, no? Okay, whether it is participating or whether it is controlling. And in exam, you will have percentage questions only. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Aniruddha? Aniruddh? Yes, beta.
Sir, my question is that, sir, if in case of the reporting enterprise, sir.
In case of?
Sir, if the managing director of the reporting enterprise, he is also a director
Key
of
management
some
personnel, we
OSOs.
will take it later on. C, D, E clauses are still not covered. Okay, just we covered companies cases. Key management personnel cases, we will cover it later on. Okay, Anirudh?
Okay. And one more doubt, sir. If sir, they are related parties, but there is no transaction throughout the financial
See,
year, then
yes,
also
that
they
is
will
also I'm going to explain. That is also I'm going to explain. Wait for some time. Okay, though you are related party, but you have to disclose. There is no transaction, but still you have to disclose your relations, but not in all cases. Okay, Sai Kiran. Yes, Sai Kiran.
Sir, this disclosures has to be given in notes to account by management or by auditor in audit report, sir.
No. It's in the financial statements. I will show you one report.
So it is by management.
It is almost 10 to 12 pages report. Okay, for Reliance company or like Tata company, they have 12 to 15 pages because there are more than 100 companies, they are associate companies or subsidiary companies. I will show you it practically.
My question is general question, sir. These disclosures are to be given in notes to account by management or by auditor in audit report. That I must.
No. Management. All is this
Notes
in
to account.
audit.
Notes
And
to
in
account.
audit report, you have separate auditing standards.
Okay.
Yes. Jinky Mishra. बोले मिश्रा जी चलो जल्दी
हेलो
we'll take a break of
गुड
10
मॉर्निंग
minutes now.
सर
हाँ जी
सर क्लोजा वी का अरे एक बार आप नोट्स एक्सप्लेन कीजिए ना
किसका
इन क्लोज वी
क्लॉज बी
इन
का
हिंदी
एग्जांपल देखो अब भी मैंने
नोट
एक्सप्लेन किया सी
सर
सी और एफ नोट्स में
हाँ
हम लोग
लास्ट
प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे डोंट वरी उसके ऊपर
ओके
प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व
ठीक है
हाँ
थैंक यू
मीना जी
सर
यस थैंक यू मीना जी लास्ट क्वेश्चन हाँ यस मीना अमृता I think she does not have any question. Meena? Okay.
Sir,
Huh.
sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Here, if some other company called X Limited company have a 49% holding in C Limited, then can we say that X Limited is indirectly having the associate of F Limited?
Indirect definition is not there for associate. Okay. It is
sir.
only for holding subsidiary. Direct or indirect. If you see clause B carefully, it does not have any definition related to indirect or direct control.
Okay, sir.
Associate, not control, significant influence. So
What if
you
it
have to
has
be.
Yes, sir. What if it has a 51% of holding in C Limited?
Then it is in common control.
Okay,
I
sir.
already defined this. It is in common control. We will solve some questions of co-associate. Don't worry. And then your concepts will get clear. There are 4,
Okay,
5,
sir.
6, 7 questions which we are going to solve and your co-associate definition will be very clear. See, when I was in CA final, believe me, it's very difficult for us to, correlate all these things. And therefore, students, I made it very simple by taking immediate questions. Ki if this scenario happens, what is going to happen? Indirectly and directly. And what you have to do, you keep that reporting enterprise. You ask whether this S limited and N limited are directly or indirectly connected, and then you give related party disclosure. Then you define it. Okay. So now we have to see three more situations in which we have to see related party. Now tell me frankly in comment section, is it very difficult or now it is very simple? Yes, very simple now. Very good. So those students who already studied this IS 18, for them it is, yes, simple है. ठीक है, चलो बहुत बढ़िया. Okay. Yes, today, yeah, I will give you time for 10 minutes. 10 minutes में I will give to read these questions. एक minute, huh? Question number, you solve 3 questions now. और तो easy था. You solve this question number 5, and this is after break. You are going to answer this question. Okay? Yes. So question 5, and in break, बेटा you will answer this question in break. ठीक है? चलिए, take a break. ये रहने दीजिए क्वेश्चन स्क्रीन पे, and we will meet after exactly 15 minutes, 8:51, 9:05. Today's session will be up to 9:45. 9:05 को मिलते हैं. Yes. ये क्वेश्चन रहने दीजिए, उनको देखने दीजिए. चलो बेटा, ओके लेट्स स्टार्ट। आयाज चालू है ना पूरा? आयाज, यस, एम आई ऑडिबल? चालू है ना? ठीक है, चलो चलो चलो। लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। आई होप यू सॉल्व इट, ऑल ऑफ यू। यस, व्हाट इज द आंसर? Now, do you think accounting standards are difficult, or now you are enjoying accounting standards? Because to create interest in accounting standard is very difficult. Okay, ठीक है भाई, आपके चैट सेक्शन में से मुझे, हाँ जी, enjoying, चलो बहुत बढ़िया। Because to teach practical subject is easy, but now accounting standard is not actually practical. Little bit difficult, but yes, enjoy. चलिए, so A Limited owns 30% of the equity share capital of B Limited. B Limited in turn owns 35% capital in C Limited and 40% in D Limited. यस हार्दिक, आंसर देना चाहते हो आप? ठीक है, बोलिए, चलो बोलिए आंसर। ब्रेक के जाने के पहले हमने किया था। हाँ जी
सर, इन दिस क्वेश्चन, सर आवाज आ रहा है ना सही?
आवाज आ रहा है, आ रहा है, बोलिए। ये डायग्राम बना
सर
लेने का ऐसे।
हाँ जी सर, वो
डायग्राम
बना
देखो।
लिए सर।
हाँ
सर
जी,
ए लिमिटेड होल्ड्स 30% इन बी लिमिटेड, और सर
हम्म,
बी लिमिटेड के दो एरोज आएंगे जिसमें 40% डी लिमिटेड में और सी लिमिटेड में 35% है।
अच्छा मेरे साइड से डायग्राम गलत हुआ है शायद से। ए लिमिटेड में 30% है ना बेटा ये?
हाँ जी सर, 30% है।
अच्छा चलो ठीक है, 30%। फिर बेटा, हाँ जी,
एंड सर बी लिमिटेड ने सी लिमिटेड के अंदर 35% दी।
हाँ। नाउ आई वांट, पहले क्या पूछा है? इज बी लिमिटेड इज रिलेटेड पार्टी टू ए लिमिटेड, कौन सा क्लॉज
सर
आएगा बेटा इसमें?
सर क्लॉज बी आएगा।
क्लॉज बी। एंड क्लॉज बी में क्लॉज बी आएगा, ओके। देन
सर
बी
उसमें
लिमिटेड एंड,
आएगा
हाँ जी, ये आंसर
सर,
करेक्ट है।
उसमें क्लॉज, सर वो एक्सप्लेन होगा ना कि ए लिमिटेड इज इन्वेस्टिंग पार्टी इन द बी लिमिटेड, तो ये
यस
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 होगा।
यस। सी लिमिटेड
लेकिन
इज
सर
रिलेटेड पार्टी ऑफ ए लिमिटेड?
नो सर, क्योंकि ये को एसोसिएट्स का आ जाता है। ए लिमिटेड इज इन्वेस्टिंग पार्टी इन बी लिमिटेड
इट इज
बट
नॉट को
को
एसोसिएट
एसोसिएट।
बेटा, नो, इट इज एसोसिएट का एसोसिएट।
हाँ जी सर, वही एसोसिएट का एसोसिएट,
ओके, एसोसिएट का एसोसिएट,
तो वो नहीं होगा।
हाँ।
एंड सर सेम फॉर
C limited and B limited are related, but C limited and A limited are not
ए लिमिटेड
related.
आर नॉट रिलेटेड।
हाँ, अच्छा
एंड
इधर
सर उसने सी और ए का रिलेशन पूछा था, इसलिए मैंने बोला।
ओके सॉरी, इधर C and B लिखना था, B विच C
अच्छा
limited related party to B limited, सॉरी यहाँ पे
यस
गलती
सर,
हो
तब तो
गई।
है। यस सर,
हाँ
तब तो है।
हाँ।
तब तो रिलेटेड
एंड
पार्टी,
C limited and D limited are co-associates
तो वो रिलेटेड पार्टी नहीं है।
and not con। ठीक है,
हाँ जी सर।
नेक्स्ट वन, ये बताइए। A limited owns 30% in S limited, ओके। तो ये एक्चुअली नेम चेंज किए थे, हाँ जी। एसोसिएट का एसोसिएट आएगा क्या बेटा? एसोसिएट ऑफ एन एसोसिएट, हार्दिक, आर रिलेटेड और नॉट रिलेटेड? यस पूजा जी, आंसर इट। पूजा आंसर।
Hello, sir.
हाँ जी,
Sir, an associate of an associate is not related.
Okay. So understood it now,
Yes, sir.
Pooja?
Yes, sir. Clearly understood, sir.
7 number.
7 number.
Check the diagram.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
read the question now. Huh?
Okay. A limited and B limited are related parties, sir. And C limited is not related to A limited as it is a associate of an associate. And C and D limited is also not related parties as they are co-associates under B limited. And then
एक second diagram देखने दे. A limited has 2 associates. Sorry beta, this diagram is wrong. A limited has 2 associates. B limited
and C limited.
Okay, this diagram actually copy paste में हो गया ये 25% and 30%. This is the diagram.
Then if A is a reporting party, then B limited is a related party to A limited and C limited is a relating party to A limited. If B limited is a reporting party, then A limited is a relating party and C limited is not a relating party as they are co-associates. If C limited is a reporting party, A limited is a reporting party, but B limiteds are not are not related parties.
हाँ, ऊपर भी थोड़ा सा नेम्स के वजह से हो गया. Now you understood the definition.
Yes,
diagrams बेटा, you are now getting this diagram, no?
Yes, sir, I'm getting it, sir.
हाँ, and last question. हाँ जी, ये देखिए.
Okay, sir.
Golu Limited owns 60% in Guddu Limited, which in turn Guddu Limited in Bholu Limited.
Yes.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
And Karan Limited owns the remaining voting power. Kiran in Bholu.
Okay,
now
sir.
we are asked to see, diagram is very clear.
Yes,
During
sir.
the reporting period, Karan Limited enters into transaction with the ordinary course of business with Golu Limited. So Karan and Golu.
Karan and a relation between Karan Limited and Golu Limited.
And Golu.
Okay. These are not related parties.
These are not related parties. Correct. Why? Because in definition,
because,
Golu and Guddu are related. Golu and Bholu are related indirectly.
Yes, sir.
This is direct.
And a subsidiary of an associate is not a related party.
Now all transactions are clear.
Yes, sir, I am clear with it, sir. In this case, Karan Limited is an associate of a subsidiary of a Golu Limited. Limited is a subsidiary and Karan Limited is an associate. So in that case, associate of a subsidiary limited is not a related party for Golu Limited.
Okay. Very good. Very good. 9 number we are done with, no?
Yes, sir.
10 number.
10. B Limited has 60%.
Chalo, draw.
Okay,
by
sir.
your own. Everyone, tell me the answer. Pooja ji, do not unmute.
Okay, sir.
Do not mute, sorry.
Okay, sir.
Tell me the answer. P Limited has 60% voting right in Q. Q Limited has 20% voting right in R. And P Limited
P directly
holds
has 14% votes in R Limited. In this case, R Limited has not reported the transactions with P Limited. It is not correct. It has to disclose because it is an.
Tell me percentage by P Limited in R Limited.
P Limited in R Limited is 14%. It holds 14% shares.
Directly and indirectly?
Yes, sir. Indirectly, it holds P Limited holds 60% in Q and Q holds 20% in R Limited.
So indirectly, kitna percent?
Indirectly, 20%.
Wrong. Indirectly 12%.
Indirect, how 12%, sir? I'm not able to get it.
Now you only tell me, think and tell me indirectly.
12%.
Q Limited holds 20% in R Limited,
Yes, sir.
but P Limited holds 60%. So this 20, out of this 20, 60% hold by P Limited indirectly. Okay, so percentage
Out
are
of 20, 60%.
60 into 20.
Yes, sir. Now I'm getting it.
60 into 20,
Indirectly
12%.
it holds 12% and directly it holds 14%.
And therefore 14% plus actually 12%, 26%.
So it is an associate and it should disclose its transactions in R Limited. In the financial statements of R Limited, it should disclose the transactions with P Limited.
Okay. Okay. So indirectly 26%.
Okay, sir.
And P and Q are
P and
holding
Q,
subsidiary. They are having holding subsidiary relationship.
yes,
But
sir.
Q and R are having
Associate relation.
associate. Okay. So remember. So in this case, you have to disclose it indirectly. Correct?
Sir,
Okay.
I was struck, sir. 2 seconds. Hello, sir. I'm not able to hear you, sir.
Now
Could you
it's
repeat
easy.
once again,
A
sir?
and B clause. Are you able to understand A and B clause now? Because we have finished with the A and B clause.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm
Have
able
you
to.
read it before? Accounting Standard 18?
Yes, sir. Last night I read it, sir.
You read it. And
Yes, sir.
now you understood it properly, or at that time you understood it?
Yes, sir. I understood while reading, sir. Now I'm getting more clarity on that, sir.
Okay. Now you can apply properly.
Yes,
What
sir.
are the new things that you wouldn't understand at that time yesterday when you read by your own?
Actually, I read it from the module and theoretically I understood that. Now I'm applying it practically, so I can able to correlate that, sir.
Okay. Very good. Chaliye. Okay. Mute yourself.
Thank
We'll
you, sir.
move to next clause. Yes. Thank you. Clause C and clause D. Clause C, individuals and their relatives owning directly or indirectly. Now see, we are not talking about companies now. Clause C we are applying over here where individuals and their relatives, they have an interest in the voting power of the reporting enterprise that gives them control. In clause A, enterprises, it talks about enterprises. Clause B also related to companies. Now we are talking about individuals and their relatives. Now, what is the definition of relative? What is the definition of relative? Yes, I will explain it later on. Husband, wife, then brother, sister, then your children, okay, and mother and dad. Okay. So friends, control and significant influence. Then this is the related party. Now, key managerial personnel and their relatives. Key managerial personnel and their relatives. Okay. Key management, yes, we'll explain key management, key managerial, and enterprise over which. Now, this is very important. Clause E. Enterprise over which any person of clause C and clause D have control and significant influence. Have control and significant influence. Okay. एक minute. enterprise over which any person has control and significant influence. एक सेकंड ना, की मैनेजमेंट का डेफिनेशन, हाँ, important terms. What is the joint venture and associate? Some students are asking me. So joint venture, we already covered in the clause B. When there is a contractual arrangement whereby two or more parties undertake an economic activity subject to joint control. See, if me, suppose, assume I am in the petrochemical business, assume, or I am Reliance Industries, example, or Bharat Petroleum and Hindustan Petroleum. So they are sharing one asset. Okay, they are sharing one asset, having two different customers. So they have a contract to share the asset. It is called as joint venture, contractual arrangement. And what is associate? When you have significant influence, but it should not be subsidiary or not joint venture. Okay, so that is called as joint venture versus associates. Holding subsidiary company, understood. I don't think now we need to define it. Now we'll understand key management personnel. Who is key management personnel? A person in accordance of whom the BOD is accustomed to act. Example, managing director. You heard the word MD. Then whole-time director, manager. A non-executive director, usually he is not a key management personnel. So he is on board, but he is not taking decisions. He only not participating at all. But he is there in the board. While voting, we will consider his vote also. Is called as non-executive director. But if he has a significant influence, if he participates, then better he will be key management personnel. Remember, non-executive means what? Is not doing all activities, operating activities and financial activities. But suppose he has a participation in the decision maker, then it will be key management personnel. What is the definition of relative? Spouse, son, daughter, brother, sister, father, mother, who may be expected to influence or be influenced with the reporting enterprise. So relative definition in AS 18 is spouse, son, daughter, brother, sister, father, and mother. Okay. So we are done with this now key management personnel definition. Now let's see clause number once again, C, D, and E. Okay, C definition क्या था? C का definition, individual and their relatives owning an interest in the voting power of the reporting enterprise that gives them control and significant influence. Then clause D, and you understood the non-executive director. Now this is very important. Following are not related party relationship. Number one, if you are a director in two companies, now beta, Ratan Tata are directors in many companies, subsidiary companies, or might be different companies. So if you are a directors in two companies, does not mean that you are related party disclosures, that two companies are related parties. Directors, if he is common in two companies, it doesn't mean that they are, but directors affect policies of both companies, then in that case, you have to disclose it. So it will be clause C in that case. It will be clause C in that case. Individual capacity has voting power and the reporting enterprise gives control. Okay, in that case. And it will be clause E in that case. Clause E. Enterprises over which any person defined in C and D have control and significant influence. single customer, supplier, distributor, franchisee, or agent. Significant volume of business is transacted. So they are only economically dependent. For example, I have a single customer, example, and he has some company. And therefore, I transacted with that company where single customer is having substantial interest or he has a control. Then beta, my company and that company are not related because we have only single customer. It doesn't mean we are in the related party disclosures. Okay, so single customer, supplier, distributor, franchisee, agent, it doesn't mean that you are in the related party disclosures. Providers of finance, trade unions, public utilities, government department and agencies. So these are all also. So you are, suppose if I have taken a loan from the bank, a huge loan, and the bank has one director appointed by the bank on my board. So it doesn't mean that we are under related party disclosures, that bank and me, because we are having directors on behalf of bank. So they have provider of finance for safety purpose, for precaution purpose. They appointed one director. They have given us loan, and therefore he is always attending our meetings. It doesn't mean that he is our there is a related party disclosure between bank transaction and company's transaction. Trade unions, public utilities, government departments. These are normal dealings. Okay. Exemptions. Now very, very important. So these are the exclusions. Exclusions, they are not related parties. And what are exemptions of related party relationships? Remember, if there is a confidentiality that you should not disclose it. Second one, consolidated financial statement in respect of intra-group transaction. And therefore, many transactions will get eliminated. Intra-group transaction. Why intra-group transactions? So holding has some sale to the subsidiary company or purchases from the subsidiary company. So these are called as intra-group transactions, and we never record this. Number 3, state control enterprises, related party relationships with other state control enterprises. So having government, control in that case. If related party relationship is to be disclosed, whether or not transactions are at arm's length price, okay, you have to disclose that. Related party relationship is to be disclosed if the transaction happen any time during the year. Very important. And even if related party relationship exists, there are some disclosures which you have to require during the year. Okay. Important terms we have already completed. Important terms relative. Need for disclosure. Why there is a need? Because transaction might be at less than the arm's length price. Okay. However, the presumption may not valid when related party relationship exists, and therefore we disclose it. Consequences: transactions may not be at arm's length price. It affects the financial and operating transactions. Transactions would not have been taken place if there is no related party. Fulfillment of bad affairs of the management and occurrence of the fraud. These are the some reasons. And what are the disclosure part? We have ended with the part now. Related party relationships. See, there are two disclosure. Related party relationships. I will explain this. Related party disclosures and transaction between reporting enterprise transaction. So sometimes you need to disclose related party relationships and transactions only if there is a transaction. But suppose, एक minute now. बीच में से हैंग क्यों हो जाता है? Okay. So related party may disclosures. Now I will show you one annual report. So it will be easy for you to exactly how disclosures are made in real life. Okay. See, these are some type of disclosures. You can see here what are the types of disclosures. See, particulars, holding company, subsidiaries, fellow subsidiaries, because under joint control, associates, key management personnel, relatives of key management, and total. Purchase of goods, to whom you, from whom you have purchased. Sales, purchases of fixed assets, sale of fixed asset, rendering services, receiving services, agencies, leasing or hire purchase, transfer, license agreement, guarantees, management contracts. These are some examples. Okay, in real life, I will show you how exactly disclosures are given. रियल लाइफ में भी बता देता हूं, so it will be easy for you. एनुअल रिपोर्ट, हाँ जी, एनुअल रिपोर्ट. सी, segment reporting I have shown it in the last report, beta. Or yes, see the related party disclosures. Enterprises where control exists more than 50%. Subsidiaries. Okay. Fellow subsidiaries, beta, and their subsidiaries are not related. Fellow subsidiaries are related. So see, if there is no transaction, but still names are disclosed of subsidiaries. So subsidiaries के name, even though there are no transactions, but their names are disclosed. Associates of ITC Limited, associates of companies subsidiaries, joint ventures of company subsidiary. Subsidiary के joint ventures are also disclosed. Key management personnel of the company, KMPs, independent directors are given. Then you have relatives of key management personnel. Okay, wife given. Significant influence. And this is like report. You can see here, sale of goods. I have already shown you this type of report, key management report and total. This is how in real life reports are presented. S18. Okay. So friends, I hope you understood the S18 important questions we already solved. Now it's time to take your questions. And in next session, I will provide you screenshots. तो दे देता हूं मैं अभी, एक मिनट. Screenshots आपको दे देता हूं at the end. If you have any question, you can ask me, and I will give you some. Now it's your turn to read study material questions. I hope I made it very simple. All AS18 as compared to other accounting standard also. In last batch, AS18 इतना मुझे नहीं अच्छा लगा था, स्पेशली और बेहतरीन हो गया. मतलब अभी तो एक बार मैं लास्ट में जाते जाते बड़ा हिंदी में बता देता हूं कि हमें लास्ट के क्या पॉइंट्स थे. लास्ट के पॉइंट्स क्लॉज बी, क्लॉज सी, क्लॉज डी से. देखो क्लॉज सी क्या था, क्लॉज सी ये इंडिविजुअल का था. वन मोर टाइम. क्लॉज सी देखिए. हाँ जी, क्लॉज सी में क्या था, तो इंडिविजुअल्स एंड देयर रिलेटिव्स ओनिंग, मतलब क्या कि कोई बंदा जो मतलब रिलेटिव होगा और वो इंटरेस्ट लेता रहेगा कोई रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइज में, वो कंट्रोल कर रहा है वो कंपनी को या सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस हो रहा है, तो ये केस में हम लोग क्या करते थे, वो हम लोग डिस्क्लोज करते थे. उसके बाद की मैनेजमेंट पर्सोनेल मतलब क्या, तो डायरेक्टर, होल टाइम डायरेक्टर्स, ये लोगों का ये कैलकुलेशन हम लोग उनको भी कंसिडर करते रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर में। और यहाँ पे जहां पे ये हमारे एंटरप्राइज में ये ऊपर के सी और डी वाले लोग मतलब रिलेटिव्स और की मैनेजमेंट पर्सोनेल यदि ये सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस करते होंगे ऐसे एंटरप्राइज को, मतलब इन्होंने क्या किया, इनका और कंपनी का डायरेक्ट रिलेशन नहीं है, इन्होंने कोई कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट किया और वो कंपनी का और रिपोर्टिंग एंटरप्राइजेस का रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर में कहलाया जाएगा। मतलब मैं क्या कर रहा हूं, मैं डायरेक्टली नहीं इसमें कर रहा हूं, ऐसे फ्रॉड्स होते थे, आपको यदि पता होगा इनकम टैक्स में भी ये होता है कि आप क्या करते हो, आप डायरेक्टली इनकम नहीं बढ़ाना है तो आप कोई कंपनी को फॉर्म करते हो और वो कंपनी को दूसरे कंपनी के साथ कनेक्ट करते हो, तो वो भी रिलेटेड पार्टी डिस्क्लोजर में आएगा। मतलब आप डायरेक्टली वो कंपनी के साथ डील नहीं कर रहे हो, आप इनडायरेक्टली आप खुद एक कंपनी फॉर्म कर रहे हो और वो कंपनी के थ्रू, मतलब जैसे हमने पहला प्रॉब्लम देखा था पार्टनरशिप फॉर्म का, फिर दो कंपनीज में आप डायरेक्टर हो, इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता है दो कंपनीज में कॉमन डायरेक्टर हो इसलिए वो दो कंपनीज का रिलेशन होगा, नहीं भाई, कॉमन डायरेक्टर है, मैं थोड़ी इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहा हूँ वो कंपनी को या कंट्रोल, मैं डायरेक्टर हूं, मैं जाके मीटिंग अटेंड करता हूँ, आ जाता हूँ, मुझे कोई वहां पे मतलब क्या है कि हाँ भाई मैं उधर कुछ गलतियां ना हो, या मैं इधर एक मेंटल सपोर्ट के लिए जाके बैठता हूँ, मैं वहां पे कंट्रोल नहीं करने जाता हूँ, वो लोग उतना उनका डिसीजन लेते की मैनेजमेंट पर्सोनल और उधर के लोग, मेरा काम क्या है, मैं वहां पे जाके बैठता हूँ, झगड़े बिगड़े हुए तो देखता हूँ और वहां से फिर आके आ जाता हूँ, उनको कुछ जरूरत लगी कि मैं मेरा एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करता हूँ, तो भाई मैं कंट्रोल किसी को नहीं कर रहा हूँ वहां पे, तो इसीलिए यदि मैं कंट्रोल करता रहूंगा फिर आ जाएगा। मेरी एक कंपनी है, जो मेरी कंपनी का कोई सोल सेलिंग एजेंट है, मतलब या कोई एक ही कस्टमर है और वो कस्टमर की कोई कंपनी है, तो वो कंपनी के साथ मैंने कुछ ट्रांजैक्शंस किए होंगे मेरे कंपनी ने, तो इट डजंट मीन कि हम लोग रिलेटेड पार्टी में आएंगे भाई, ठीक है। एंड किसी ने मुझे लोन दिया हुआ है और वो बैंक ने मुझे लोन देने के बाद उन्होंने उनका एक बंदा वहां पे बिठाया हुआ है प्रिकॉशनरी स्टेज के लिए कि भाई हाँ ये लोग कुछ अच्छे डिसीजन लेते हैं क्या नहीं, वो पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करता, वो सिर्फ आके बैठता है, पर वो बैठ के कुछ भी डिसीजन होंगे वो बैंक को बताता है कि भाई तुम्हारा पैसा सेफ है क्या नहीं है, तो ये एक चीजों के लिए जो रहेगा तो हम लोग उसको भी कंसिडर नहीं करते। एग्जाम्पशंस मैंने बताए थे, कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी होगी या कंसोलिडेटेड ग्रुप में इंट्रा ग्रुप ट्रांजैक्शन, ये सब बताते बैठेंगे, इंट्रा ग्रुप जैसे इंटर सेगमेंट था वो बताते बैठेंगे तो बेटा रिपोर्ट 1 लाख पेजेस का हो जाएगा, क्योंकि होल्डिंग सब्सिडी को माल बेचता है, सब्सिडी होल्डिंग को बेचता है, वो चीजें आपको रिकॉर्ड नहीं करनी है, तो ये एग्जाम्पशन दिया गया है, सिर्फ रिलेशनशिप बताओ, एक दूसरे के साथ अमाउंट्स मत बताइए। कंसोलिडेशन में स्टैंड अलोन में आएगा, स्टैंड अलोन में रिलेटेड पार्टी में आएगा, पर कंसोलिडेशन में ये नहीं बताना है। मैं वापस से बोल रहा हूँ, कंसोलिडेशन में स्टैंड अलोन में रिपोर्टिंग करना पड़ेगा अमाउंट के साथ, अमाउंट के साथ रिकॉर्डिंग करना पड़ेगा। आपने कुछ सब्सिडरी को बेचा है तो आपकी कंपनी में होल्डिंग में मैंने सब्सिडरी को जो भी माल बेचा होगा मुझे स्टैंड अलोन में बताना पड़ेगा, पर जब मैं सीएफएस बनाता हूं तब मैं वो नहीं बताऊंगा। ये कुछ मैंने बताया था, रिलेटेड पार्टी भले आपका ट्रांजैक्शन हो या ना हो, फिर भी आपको आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस पे भी हुआ रहेगा तो भी डिस्क्लोज करना पड़ेगा, ये मत बोलना सर हमने तो आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस यूज किया। रिलेशनशिप्स भी आपको डिस्क्लोज करने पड़ते हैं, एंड होल्डिंग सब्सिडी के तो सभी नाम लिखने पड़ेंगे, भले आपके उसके साथ कोई भी व्यवहार इस साल नहीं हुए रहेंगे फिर भी। और लास्ट में मैंने कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स लिए थे, ये तो आपको समझ गया था। और ये रिलेटेड पार्टी में क्या आता है, क्यों हम लोग रिलेटेड पार्टी करते हैं, फ्रॉड बीड ना हो इसलिए अपने रिलेशंस के लिए। और रिलेटेड पार्टी रिलेशनशिप आपको होल्डिंग एंड सब्सिडरी के तो रिलेटेड पार्टी रिलेशनशिप बताने पड़ेंगे और अमाउंट्स भी आपको अलग से बताने पड़ेंगे, भले ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं भी हुआ रहेगा तो भी रिलेशनशिप आपको बताने पड़ते हैं, ये ध्यान में रखिए, ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं हुआ तो भी। एंड डिस्क्लोजर्स का एक रिपोर्ट दिया था और यहाँ पे मैंने स्टैंडर्ड को खत्म किया था। सो बेटा स्क्रीनशॉट्स का टाइम है, लास्ट में देता हूं स्क्रीनशॉट्स, जल्दी जल्दी ले लेना। डाउट्स कुछ होंगे तो प्लीज रेज योर हैंड, अदरवाइज इफ यू डू नॉट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम तो बेटा इट्स ओके, प्लीज रेज योर हैंड ओनली इफ यू हैव अ डाउट, अदरवाइज हाथ नीचे कर दीजिए। ओके, आज का लेक्चर 100 पेजेस में लिखना है और 400 पेजेस के क्वेश्चंस मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम दूंगा आपको, नेक्स्ट सेशन में ऑन मंडे। मंडे आई एम गोइंग टू टेक इट इन डिटेल ऑल क्वेश्चंस वंस अगेन। यस, स्टार्टिंग विथ रंजू जी। रंजू जी बोलिए। Yes, only revision I have taken it in English, Hindi. So already I explained all these points in English. Only revision I have taken it in Hindi. हाँ जी, रंजू जी।
Sir, class A, B is not applicable for joint ventures.
Clause
A, B.
Clause A is applicable to subsidiaries. Clause B is applicable to holding and joint venture. Sorry, associates and joint venture. Okay, Hardik.
सर मैं कोई ईपीएस और AS17 में पूछूं या नहीं?
अभी बेटा बहुत लेट हो गया, मेरा 11 बजे नेक्स्ट सेशन भी है. ओके,
ठीक है सर.
11 o'clock
ओके
और
सर.
मुझे कुछ पीपीडीज बनाने हैं अभी फाउंडेशन का. हाँ जी, ठीक है.
ओके सर, ये
हम
तो
लोग एक
क्लियर है.
सेशन रखेंगे आपके क्वेश्चन आंसर के लिए. यस, विजय लक्ष्मी जी.
Sir, fellow subsidiary means,
हाँ,
so I don't understand that word. Fellow subsidiary means,
fellow subsidiary means company A has two subsidiaries, B and C. So B and C are fellow subsidiaries of each other. A company holds 51% shares in B company, holds 60% shares in C company, A company. I will draw a diagram for you. A Limited has 51% shares in B Limited and 61% shares in C Limited. Now these two companies are called as fellow subsidiaries. Got this? B and C. Okay, Vijay Lakshmi. Next.
sir,
Vijay Lakshmi understood, no?
understood, sir, but they are not called as a co-subsidiary. They only called as a fellow.
Only fellow subsidiary. The correct word is co-associates and fellow subsidiary are similar words.
Co-subsidiary is something different from this, sir.
No, co-subsidiary word is not existing. Fellow subsidiaries is the correct word.
So, in associate only, they will call as a co-associate.
Co-associates. Haan. There is no word like co-subsidiaries.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Next. Sai Kiranji.
Sir, in related party disclosures, it was clarified that intra-group transactions need not be disclosed.
In
But
CFS.
Yes, sir.
In
Yes, sir. In
CFS.
segment reporting, it was given for internal sales. Can you tell the difference between both of them?
Inter-segment means product-wise bifurcation or area-wise bifurcation. It is not
internal sales, sir.
inter-segment.
Internal sales.
That is only I am telling you, no, that is not to subsidiary or associates. That is between two products you are transferring from one product to another product or one area to another area. So don't mix up two concepts. Holding subsidiary is different and segment reporting is different. Segment reporting is for internal management and segment reporting is actually you are dealing with outside company.
Okay, this and that intra-group sales and their internal sales both are not related, sir?
Not same, not same. Okay?
Okay.
Chalo. Next one, Pooja.
सर मुझे ये जानना था कि जैसे पी लिमिटेड क्यू लिमिटेड में 48% होल्ड करती है, क्यू लिमिटेड आर लिमिटेड में 25% होल्ड करती है एंड पी लिमिटेड आर लिमिटेड में डायरेक्टली 20%
हमने वो
होल्ड
प्रॉब्लम
करती है।
सॉल्व किया था पूजा अभी। हमने वो
मुझे इसी में एक बात पूछनी है सर कि जैसे सब्सिडरी की सब्सिडरी और डायरेक्ट सब्सिडरी सर, तो उस केस में रिलेटेड होगा या नहीं होगा? मतलब सब्सिडरी की सब्सिडरी तो
इनडायरेक्टली कंट्रोल। सब्सिडरी में कंट्रोल डेफिनेशन आता है ना, परसेंटेज का डेफिनेशन नहीं आएगा। वो परसेंटेज सिर्फ आपको समझाने के लिए थे। यदि होल्डिंग सब्सिडरी को कंट्रोल करता है एंड सब्सिडरी 1 सब्सिडरी 2 को कंट्रोल करता है तो ये लोग डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्ट वो क्लॉज ए के डेफिनेशन में आता है, एसोसिएट के डेफिनेशन में नहीं आता ये।
नो सर, मैं ये नहीं जानना चाह रही, मैं ये जानना चाह रही हूँ जैसे होल्डिंग है, मतलब एक कंपनी दूसरी कंपनी में एसोसिएट है और दूसरी कंपनी तीसरी कंपनी में एसोसिएट है, लेकिन जो डायरेक्ट होल्डिंग है ना एच लिमिटेड A1 A2 में मान लो 48% होल्ड करता है एंड A2 A3 में 25% होल्ड करता है एंड A1 जो है A3 के अंदर डायरेक्ट जो है वो
होल्डिंग कंपनी क्या
होल्डिंग
A1 ही बोल रहे तो A1 डायरेक्टली
डायरेक्टली 18% होल्ड करता है सर।
18
यस सर। तो इस
ये
केस
10% हुआ, 40 10 प्लस 20 ये 18 तो 28% इनडायरेक्टली, तो सिग्निफिकेंट इन्फ्लुएंस
तो इस केस में रिलेटेड पार्टी होगा ना सर A1 A3 का?
होगा A1 A3 होगा।
ये सही, यही जानना था कि एसोसिएट,
Yes.
क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक्सेप्शन भी आ गया सर A1
हाँ,
A2 और A3
एसोसिएट का एसोसिएट नहीं है यहाँ पे, एसोसिएट यहाँ पे होल्डिंग 28% है, डायरेक्टली होल्ड कर रहा है ना वो
यस
18%,
सर,
प्लस
यस सर।
इनडायरेक्टली एक्चुअली कैलकुलेशन में कंसिडर किया जाएगा। यस, नेक्स्ट।
तो इस केस में होगा सर A1
होगा
A3 का?
होगा
ओके
यस।
सर, थैंक यू सर।
ओके, अनिल कुमार जी।
Sir, you have told about exemptions. Once again, explain me the exemptions.
Exemptions are key. If you have common directors in two companies, you should not consider that. If you have provider of finance, if you have any provider of finance and he had allotted some executive to your company, that director, okay, non-executive director it is called as, and therefore he will not be considered in your transaction with that bank. We won't consider it as a related party disclosure just because he appointed some director. It is only for precautionary purpose, okay? And you have single agent or customer, and with his holding, means he has some holding in any company and we are dealing with that company, so they are also not related, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Aniruddha ji.
Sir, in this related party disclosure report of ITC Limited,
हाँ,
there is no, sir, of ITC Limited which you have shown, sir.
क्या हो गए बोल रहे हैं आप?
This is a related party disclosure of ITC. There is also
हाँ,
employee trust.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, एम्प्लॉय ट्रस्ट मतलब क्या है कि उन्होंने एम्प्लॉयज का ट्रस्ट जो है उसमें इन्होंने इन्वेस्ट किया हुआ है, एम्प्लॉय का इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं है, कंपनी ने वो ट्रस्ट में इन्वेस्ट किया हुआ है एंड देयरफॉर दे डिस्क्लोज इट।
Okay, sir.
ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, मीना। एम्प्लॉय का इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं है वो, आप हमने उनको ये दिया हुआ है। हाँ जी, मीना जी।
So, what's the difference between fellow subsidiary and co-associates?
Associate investment is less than 50%. Subsidiary, you must have investment more than 50%. So co-associates is like you S1, S2, in which holding company has 51% shares, 55% shares, and H limited. Then suppose holding company have two A1, A2, in which you have more than only 20% to 25% shares.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay, sir.
subsidiary is having control and associate is having significant influence.
Sir, if a
Okay.
subsidiary company, if S2 has 55%, sir, and another A2 is
50, more than
directly holding.
50%. More than
Yes,
50%.
sir. Yes, sir, more than 50.
Hmm?
And if A2 is a subsidiary percent of S2, can H and A2 are related parties?
If S1 has, now tell me scenario.
So here you said the H has two subsidiaries, sir, S1 and S2. And if S1 has directly a subsidiary of S1's A1, sir, having 28%.
Here A1
Then
in
H,
this diagram, A1
yes, sir.
subsidiary is
No, sir. So let me explain. If A is a subsidiary company of B, sir,
if A is a
having
subsidiary company of B,
55%.
so B is holding company. B is holding company and A is a
Yes, sir.
subsidiary company. Okay, huh?
Yes, sir. With 55%. And A is having 30% of shares in C, sir. I mean 30% in C.
So B
Then B
limited
is
and C limited.
or related parties or not having subsidiary in a, sir, A to C.
Now indirectly see 55 into 30% means more than 20% if is there, then normally it is a significant influence by looking into percentage. Now you have to see the policies, whether we are directing A limited. Now here actually this diagram is of related party B and C limited. Okay, but just check percentage also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, when nothing is mentioned, then you have to see percentage. 55 into 30%. Then it is less than, I think, 20%. Therefore, no relation.
Okay, sir. If above
Okay.
20%, we have a relation.
Yes, normally for
Okay.
percentage calculation, but we have to see real facts, whether they are controlling or whether they are not controlling in decision making.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Chalo,
Thank
take
you,
a
sir.
screenshot now. Yes, beta. Thank you. Chalo, it's time to close the session. Yes. Any closing remark for accounting standard 18? Is it difficult or easy? Anyone, please raise your hand. Closing remark जिनको देना है. What you understood? Yes, Rachna जी, बोल दीजिए.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. So we had the same accounting standard that is related party disclosure in BCom actually, but it was not so clear and I felt it difficult there. But today it was very interesting, I felt. I didn't feel it difficult, but it was kind of interesting the way you presented in the form of charts and percentage. It was very good.
Okay.
And बोलते हैं ना
Thank
सीधा
you.
दिमाग के
And
अंदर घुस जाता है तो वैसा था सर.
now if you think that if you read study material, it will be easy for you to understand the concept now.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Okay. And you understood each and every example.
Yes, sir.
You understood 5 clauses of this accounting standard.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me one last question. If I do not have any transaction during the year with subsidiary company, still I have to record my relation with that company?
Yes, sir. Even though the transaction is not there, then also you should show that it is a related party.
Very good. Okay. And in case of key managerial personnel also, I have to record their names?
Yes, sir. They are also key manager personnel and their relatives. They are also related parties.
Acha. And suppose if I should record key management manager personnel relatives names in my report, or should I record it
Yes,
only
sir.
if there are transactions?
If the reporting enterprise
Should I
has
record their
given
names?
them control and significant influence, sir.
Then only. But suppose if there are no transactions, if they do not have any control and significant influence, but suppose
Yes, sir. As per clause D, key managerial personnel and their relatives should be mentioned.
their relatives, I have to mention in their my annual report. All key
If you
management
have any
personnel
transactions,
names.
sir.
If there are transactions only then. Otherwise, if they have
Yes, sir.
significant influence on my company or control on my company, I should not mention their names if there are no transactions. Otherwise, list kitna bada ho jayega. List will be of almost
Yes, sir.
20, 30
If we have
pages ka
only
list.
transactions included.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. So which accounting standard was very easy? S 17, 20. Which one is interesting for you?
Sir, interesting was what we did today, AS18. And easy was, I felt segment reporting was also easy.
Acha, segment reporting was easy. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because many students, they are finding problem in S17 and 18, and institute has given us sufficient time to cover it, no? This time?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Chalo, take a screenshots. Screenshot 1. हार्दिक से ओवर करके. हार्दिक किधर है हार्दिक? ठीक है. रचना ओवर बोल देना.
Yes, sir.
Yes. After taking screenshot, tell me over. Screenshot 3.
Done, sir.
4.
Done, sir.
5. Take a second. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes, now you can take 5.
Done, sir.
6.
Done, sir.
Seven.
Done, sir.
8.
Done, sir.
9.
Done, sir.
And last is 10.
Done, sir.
Rachna, have you completed your 100 pages book?
Yes, sir. It's updated.
Updated? How much
Yes,
time
sir.
you are giving for this subject after class?
Usually I study at night, sir. Like we have class till 8:30 or 8:45. So after that, from 9:30 to around 12, I study.
Okay. So 2 hours are sufficient for writing all these notes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Someday we had more problems that we had to do TYK. Then we had to give a bit time, but then it's okay.
Okay. Now you have Saturday, Sunday to complete all this homework. So enjoy your
Yes, sir.
Saturday, Sunday. And main important points on Sunday, do proper revisions of past all accounting standards and first 3 chapters. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Chalo. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Good day.
Thank you, sir.